Why is my car's fuel gauge not reading accurately? A fuel gauge is an essential instrument in your car that provides information about the amount of fuel in the tank. When the fuel gauge is not reading accurately, it can lead to inconvenience, uncertainty, and potential problems on the road. There are several common reasons why a car's fuel gauge may not be accurate, and understanding these causes can help you diagnose and resolve the issue. In this video, we'll explore potential reasons for an inaccurate fuel gauge and provide suggestions on how to address them. So, before starting the video, please like this video, do subscribe and turn on the notification to our channel for future updates. 1. Faulty fuel sending unit. One of the most common reasons for an inaccurate fuel gauge is a malfunctioning fuel sending unit. The fuel sending unit is a component located inside the fuel tank that measures the fuel level and sends this information to the gauge on your dashboard. If the sending unit is faulty, it can provide incorrect readings. Symptoms: the fuel gauge may show a full tank when it's not, or it may fluctuate unpredictably. It may also read empty or near empty when there is fuel in the tank. Solution: replacing the faulty fuel sending unit is the most effective way to resolve this issue. 2. Wiring or electrical issues. Wiring problems, such as corroded or damaged wires, loose connections, or a malfunctioning instrument cluster, can disrupt the electrical signals between the fuel sending unit and the fuel gauge, resulting in inaccurate readings. Symptoms: inaccurate or erratic fuel gauge readings, intermittent gauge operation, or no response from the fuel gauge can indicate electrical issues. Solution: inspect the wiring and connections related to the fuel sending unit and fuel gauge. 3. Faulty fuel gauge or instrument cluster. Sometimes, the fuel gauge itself or the instrument cluster in which it is housed can be the source of the problem. A malfunctioning gauge or cluster may not accurately display the fuel level. Symptoms: the fuel gauge may show erratic readings, remain stuck at a specific level, or not respond at all. Solution: if the issue is with the fuel gauge or the instrument cluster, it may require replacement. Consult a professional mechanic or consider replacing the instrument cluster if it's determined to be the cause of the problem. 4. Incorrect fuel gauge calibration. In some cases, a vehicle's fuel gauge may not be accurately calibrated, leading to readings that do not align with the actual fuel level in the tank. This can happen due to factors like aftermarket modifications or changes in tire size that affect the vehicle's overall fuel economy. Symptoms: the fuel gauge may consistently read higher or lower than the actual fuel level, even after refueling. Solution: recalibrating the fuel gauge may be necessary to correct this issue. Consult your vehicle's service manual or a qualified mechanic to perform the calibration correctly, especially if you've made significant modifications to the vehicle. 5. Fuel contamination or debris. Occasionally, fuel tank contamination or the presence of debris can affect the accuracy of the fuel gauge readings. This can occur if foreign objects or sediment interfere with the fuel sending unit's operation. Symptoms: the fuel gauge may show fluctuating or erratic readings as the debris moves around in the fuel tank. Solution: to address this issue, it's important to clean the fuel tank thoroughly. Consult a professional mechanic or fuel system specialist to remove any contaminants or debris that may be affecting the fuel sending unit. 6. Air in the fuel system. Air in the fuel system can disrupt the accurate measurement of fuel levels. It can enter the fuel system during refueling or due to a fuel leak. Symptoms: the fuel gauge may read inaccurately, and the engine may run poorly due to air in the fuel lines. Solution: ensure that you properly tighten the fuel cap after refueling to prevent air from entering the tank. If you suspect a fuel leak, have it repaired promptly by a qualified mechanic. In conclusion, an inaccurate fuel gauge can be frustrating and inconvenient, but it's essential to diagnose and address the underlying issue to ensure you have an accurate indication of your vehicle's fuel level. Start by ruling out common causes, such as a faulty fuel sending unit, wiring issues, or electrical problems. If the problem persists or is related to the fuel gauge itself, consult a professional mechanic for a thorough inspection and necessary repairs or replacements. Regular maintenance and periodic calibration, as recommended by the vehicle manufacturer, can help maintain the accuracy of your fuel gauge and provide peace of mind on the road. What do you think of our video? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.